Wow, they just went
just
straight into that.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Higurashi's back.
Welcome. Welcome back to Higurashi,
Yeah.
definitely not Miyakashi.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the production studios decided to do that because they were like, man, we opened up Arc 1 with some crazy shit. Why don't we just do that for every arc? But yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, at least it shows that they've read Miyakashi.
Like, the thing is I can understand doing the like violent opening, but it's not like there isn't a violent ending to Wada Nagashi.
Yeah, they could have just used like Keiichi getting
and it was
stabbed
so
or
sudden
hammered
too. It doesn't
or-
have any of the lead up. It's just her with the knife in her
just
neck.
Rika getting murdered.
Oh my god. The guts on this production studio.
It's crazy. Dean, honestly, they're underrated.
I was sitting here humming Everybody by the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
You know, still to this day, unironically one of the greatest pop bass lines of all time.
Awful. No, I'm kidding. I love the Backstreet Boys. They have a special place in my heart.
Why did the Backstreet Boys?
Early 2000s.
Uh-huh.
Because they were in like one of the Saints Row games. I think they were in Saints Row the Third.
The Backstreet Boys didn't
Possibly-
go Breaking Your Heart.
Yeah. That's the one. Why are you looking at me like that, Felix?
I'm gonna try and squeeze in as many Backstreet Boys references as I can to this
no.
video, but I'm gonna be Googling them as I do it.
Oh, I
so
see. So yeah, you're going to look after that. Sorry, we'll just get a producer in here and they can look up quotes for you. They can put up a little screen for you.
If
Then you don't
only.
have to worry about it. It's all right. I'm just going to enjoy watching Renner get surrounded by murderous crows for some reason.
All right, let's go.
Oh, dear. It's a new day, a new timeline. And he's late for school. Get toast in your mouth. Oh, it's a weekend.
Oh, it's the weekend. Isn't that the worst?
Really? What? How is it the worst? It's the best.
He just seemed so disappointed by it.
No, he was relieved. He got to go back to bed
Oh,
for 30 seconds.
right.
And now we're on bikes. You know what that means? Going to meet the best characters. Oh, they run on the little bikey boys.
Dude, that's so fucking fast. Holy shit.
It's so smooth.
Wear a helmet.
They're gonna fucking
Wear
hit
a
a truck or
helmet.
something. Watch out. That'd suck, actually. It's like riding down the road, you just get hit by a truck.
It
Get
would.
isekai'd. That'd
Death
suck.
would be awful.
It would be awful. He's so shocked. Tell me.
This is so much like more populated than I pictured it being in the VN.
Yeah, there's like a huge crowd of people. They're all there. Everybody's here. Where are the boys? Where are my baby boys at?
I'm
I
good
need to
friends with the owner of the store.
Yes, she's good friends.
That's what they call it these days.
Oh no.
In fairness, I think I do describe my uncles the same way.
Your
When-
uncles?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
Isn't the whole thing that her family owns this store?
True.
Oh, they're not doing like different games.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think they just go from game to game. I will find out. Maybe they only have one game in this.
Ronald,
in this arc.
as in President Reagan.
It's the one.
Damn, dating
President
this story.
Reagan. There he is.
Holy
I'm gonna say
shit.
Tomita. I think that one was Tomita. You know what?
I think it was both of them. The one behind him is Okamura, right?
I think Okamura has like a blue shirt.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what the kid behind him had on.
I couldn't tell. He went. Look, I was too fast. There he is. Is that him?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah,
there he
that's
is.
got to be him. Okay, no,
There
it
he
wasn't
is.
him behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's the boy. Oh, they love them.
Oh, goodness. Meanwhile, Tomita's just in the middle of this, like, what the fuck's going on? What are they talking about?
What's wrong, Keiichi-kun? Can I help out in any way? That's what he's thinking. That's how his voice sounds in his own head. Yeah, get rich, Keiichi. You fool. You can't contend. Oh. Just carries them out. Yeah, it's a bit different to the VN. Very streamlined. One game. Oh, God.
Here we go. I'm ready. This is the first time this has happened in the anime.
Thus begins the perversion of Australia's youth.
Why Australia's youth?
Because I saw it in Australia and I am Australian and I was a
Right.
youth when I saw this.
Sorry, I didn't think you were so impressionable.
I was. Why do you think I still like this shit, dude?
It's no wonder you were...
Impressionable.
This is just like how we were talking a few months ago on the show about how the jumper that you're wearing you bought because a cute girl said you look nice in it.
She was very cute and it did look good on me. I see no problem with this. I can't help it if I'm easily impressionable by cute girls.
I just don't understand. Like, I genuinely do not get it.
It's a good jumper though. It was a good endorsement. It was a quality endorsement of a jumper at a store that I will not name because I do not endorse the store.
I'm just so heartless that if a cute girl was like, you look good in that jumper,
Are you telling me?
I'd say, I don't know, this color doesn't really work with my shoes.
Are you telling me that if Rena came up to you and was like, how you look cute in that jumper there, little boy, and you'd be like, whoa, that means nothing to me because you're heartless.
Yes,
Don't care about Rena thinking you're cute.
that is pretty much exactly the situation
Ridiculous.
here. Oh no, time's run out.
We'll have to settle this later on the rooftop in a final duel.
Imagine setting a prize pool of 50,000 yen and then just leaving.
Yeah, just like, we out.
It's like that time that I offered to give away 2 copies of Kikonia for 2 different reasons, and I've since forgotten what both of those reasons are.
Have we released those videos yet? I don't actually know.
I'm pretty sure both of them have gone out, and I'm going to, past the point that we're recording this, go back and find what they were.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if anyone comes in the comments and tells me that I haven't done it yet, thank you for reminding me.
We'll find out.
But I just remember seeing the, Kikonia is a week away from release. Like, oh god, I don't remember what I said the prizes were for.
Look,
It's why we need
matter.
to keep notes.
Who
Just
needs
like why
notes?
Keiichi needs to keep notes.
About who
See,
to give dolls to?
You're accusing me of being heartless when it is in fact Keiichi trying to, act on behalf of his emotions that leads to the entire downward
Doesn't
spiral of
matter.
this arc.
He makes Rena smile, and that's all that matters.
Wow, her face is so much more obviously disappointed in this scene.
It doesn't matter. Look, Mion's great and all, but like, Rena gets a big old smile on her face. Look how happy she is.
If I was in Keiichi's position, no one would have died.
No, it's not true. You would have ended up in the, what's it called? There's an arc in the PS3 version of the game that's like, you did nothing. Everything still goes wrong. Get hecked.
I mean, okay, it's
Arc. You're that arc.
It's kind
Mion
of.
ends up in hospital bed. Get
Remember
wrecked.
the discussion we were having about fatalism and determinism and the idea that what would happen if we were just to delete anime from history? Like anime just never happened.
Nothing would happen.
Would the world
Nothing
be
would
the
change.
same?
Nothing would change. Well, we would not have Shion in this outfit.
I just like to point out that Keiichi looked at the plate first.
Look, he's attracted by the mystery of the plate. What's behind it?
No,
What's
it means
on
he's looking at his own reflection.
Oh my god, you're right. He is the most attractive thing in that room. Let's be real.
Oh my god.
Poor Mion.
What do you mean? This isn't Mion, this is Shion.
I mean, oh, Shion, what's she doing here? She's so adorable and blushing and not murderous. Look at her go. You know what I've realized? Because we're going through these arcs again, it gives me another excuse to fight Funk in the comments. This is great.
Why are we fighting Funk in the comments?
Because that's what I always do. Apparently, that's like our bit. That's our thing.
Hey Funk, I just wanted to let you know, as you're watching this, that I am currently typing a response to a comment to you as we're watching the anime.
Literally.
I'm not gonna-
fighting Funk. Don't tell me what it is. He's
I'm not
gonna
gonna tell you
figure
what
out.
it is.
You have to figure it out. Oh my god, Keiichi, what are you doing? Keiichi is a good boy.
What was that sound effect?
Woo! It's a cute sound effect. And now,
What is it?
And now, she punched him in the face.
Why would you punch a customer?
Those are fucking Rena punch is what that was.
Goodness me. Oh.
Baka.
I feel like they
Mion are cute. Huh?
I feel like they definitely briefed the voice actors on what was going on here, unlike everyone else.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
the first lie comes out.
The sudden musical cues. Mm-hmm.
Thus begins the chain of lies that leads to everybody's death. God damn it. Damn it, Mion.
You're blaming
caused all
Mion
this.
for this?
You caused all this.
Why are you blaming
with your
Mion for
passiveness
this?
and your lies and your womanly deceit.
What is wrong with you?
You can't help
This
it.
is clearly all Oishi's fault.
It's true, actually. Oishi is the best girl. You're right. You're right. This Keishi's having a good time. Hey, look, it's assistant girl.
Man, remember that time that she just started her first shift with her first customer and then got told she can go on break after punching him in the face?
After being sexually harassed by him? Yeah, I remember that. That sounds like a real first day on the job at Angel Mart.
Oh,
There's definitely
was
a wall
Keiichi
of,
just
like-
blushing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Keiichi got a blush.
It's no wonder you describe yourself as like Keiichi. You're just hopeless.
What do you mean? I'm lovable and eager to please. Like, you know. What?
What for the
That's-
purpose of?
That was me on shit thinking about killing Keiichi with love.
In fairness, I would as well. I would kill Keiichi. Maybe
with
not
love.
with love.
With love. No. What else do you kill him with? A knife? Or a heart attack? That'd be silly.
I don't understand what Keiichi's complaining about. You
Parents
can
aren't at home and he hates that for some reason.
just eat whatever food you want, watch whatever TV you
Oh
want,
my god, the days of
read
freedom.
whatever books you want.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Wow,
definitely
sure is
not.
very defensive about this.
It's almost like she's moonlighting as her sister.
No, that's too far-fetched.
Too much.
That's too far-fetched. What is she doing with her hand? Is she like, is this Morse code?
There we go. There's the BDSM outfit.
Oh
That is
my.
so memeable. You have no idea. This anime has like the most memes. It's great.
What? But
Fucking was that literally Shion whipping her sister's ass?
yes,
Yeah.
but why?
Good. Because Japan loves sisterly bonding. Bondage.
you
Sisterly
know-
bondage.
In the pacing of the anime where everything's been very slow, this is a real methinks thou dost protest too much moment.
It's too
Whereas
much.
it felt a lot more reasonable in the VN.
I think you meant. Did you say the anime pacing was slow? Because I think you meant.
No, I'm saying
incredibly.
that this scene, in contrast to the rest of the anime,
I
is slow
see.
paced.
No, you're right. We're spending a lot of time on this conflict. Kana. God.
Holy shit, she's
catchphrase.
running backwards. Did you see that? She's
I
getting
did, I
closer
did.
to the camera.
She was like Sonic running, but backwards.
They're trying really hard to do a dolly zoom, but it's just not working.
Yeah.
Wait a minute!
He just got
That was
home.
like seconds! That was seconds later!
Look,
How?
Mion just ran behind
How did this
the water
timing
wheel.
work?
She ran behind the water wheel and changed outfits and like dumped her old uniform in the water. And Shion is naked currently, and don't worry about it.
What do you mean Shion is naked currently?
Because Mion's wearing her clothes.
They could have just swapped clothes.
That's dumb. That would take far too much
It's
time.
it's not like
It's like putting on, your right trouser leg before your left trouser leg when you're left-handed. It just doesn't make sense.
oh my god.
What a terrible puzzle.
None of this makes any sense.
She's gone.
I
It
don't-
looks delicious.
That's right, it better not have Tabasco in it or
I
anything.
better not have any needles in it.
Well, fucking slow down.
Nah, he's a hungry boy. He
People
needs to
tell
grow.
me I eat
He
too
needs,
fast.
He needs to grow big and strong, and Rena needs to stay exactly the same forever. Oh my god, those cheeks.
That is disturbing, Ben.
What? Her cheeks are adorable. I would pinch and squeeze them forever. No, Rika.
Rika, why would
it's
you
not-
do this?
Fucking Mion. I do, look, I say it again, I do like some of the elaborations they have on, like, the slapstick comedy. I think that they do that quite well.
Well, I think that this was kind of the tone of slapstick that Rikushi was aiming for in the VN.
And,
so,
and like, didn't do quite well. Yeah.
like
I
he
agree.
quite clearly had this kind of like slice of life
Vibe
anime
in
slapstick
mind. No,
in
for
mind.
sure.
Shout out to the travesty period of my life in which I was forced to watch Fruits Basket.
What's wrong with Fruits Basket?
It's too much slice of life.
I mean, I know that. I know. Isn't it about
So
a dude
much.
at a shrine who's like, I have to romantically engage myself with every girl, and that's how I
I didn't get far
That's
enough
how you
in. I
win the
just
anime or
gave
something.
up.
I should watch it sometime.
Please don't.
We should watch it.
Please double
Let us know
don't.
in the comments if you want to do a reaction track for Fruit Baskets.
Reaction track?
Reaction track. You heard
We're
me.
just making a song that reacts
A
to...
react track, if you will.
I see. Just like the Nostalgia Critics review of
The
Pink
Wall.
Floyd's The Wall.
No, don't bring that up. That's cursed.
Cursed.
Or made better.
Yikes.
We need to watch that.
We do.
So reaction traction.
Reaction track. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I love everything about what's happening right now. Anyway, Ren is giving Keiichi life advice, and Mion is also giving life advice. But
No,
she has to
Mion's
go.
just leaving.
It's true. It's okay, Ren is gonna be best girl. That's what matters.
Wow. What a scathing way to say this. It's so weird. I just changed the angle of my microphone and I can hear like the difference that the sound reflections coming from the other way is making. I wonder if it sounds any different on recording.
I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's it for the scene. That was like a really
Fare thee
emotionally
well.
impactful scene in one time, but... Oh, it's time for the other best characters to show up.
I honestly didn't think they'd give this scene the time of day.
Oh, these guys are recurring characters.
Oh
somehow.
my
They look
god.
amazing.
What is that dude's face in the middle? Okay, that looks a bit more reasonable.
They're potatoes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my own voice, honestly. It's like pretty on par with this. Oh, who's that?
It's Upskirt McGee.
It is. I like the freeze frames when they have like the shading over one half of the face. They do a lot of those. They look really nice and detailed. It's ones where they look like, a PowerPoint slide that's the problem.
Dude, why has that guy got bandages all over him?
He's badass.
Holy shit, the fucking
little
kids
kids,
in
they're
here.
gonna pull out knives.
Oh
and
my
shit.
god.
They're gonna pull out their poison needles.
It's about to get violent AF.
Damn. What if it did though?
I'd be so happy. This is way more disturbing than I imagined the scene being in the VN.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's just creepy.
That's
That is
even
not
creepier.
that is not
No,
comfortable.
not okay.
That,
Happy kids.
that felt uplifting in the anime, but that's in the VN. That's just like, whoa.
What's going on behind their eyes? Shion has psychic powers.
ひなみ沢の人はみんな結束してるんです。一人の敵は全員の敵ですから。
Haha! Sounds like some kind of Yakuza group. That's crazy. It's a crazy idea. It's a good thing we're a big old Yakuza family over here in Hanamizawa.
今日もそれに昨日のお弁当も。お弁当？私そんなこと。
Was that a hint in the VN? I don't remember.
Wait, what was what in the VN?
When he gave her the bento box and she was like, "Wait, I never gave you a bento."
I don't think it
I mean,
was.
to be fair, we've completely skipped the sweet scene, which I know you're probably happy for, but
Yeah, we've like slammed two scenes together because he took the bento box
Yeah.
back to school to Mion.
yeah, he did. We've skipped that. We've skipped straight to after the sweets festival.
I don't know if that works as well. It kind of like
No.
throws.
Yeah, the pacing. I mean, the pacing shot to shit just in general, but yeah.
I mean, it's not even really the pacing. It's like, I think that I guess that the way that they've presented it, they've kind of removed the question of if they are,
Different people.
yeah.
I mean, there it is.
Yeah, like it took 20 minutes instead
Yeah.
of, hours
Yeah.
of my time.
I will say that, I never got to experience this, but the anticipation of, are they the same person? Are they not? I know is, a really big draw for first time readers of the VN. And
yeah, it doesn't really seem like a big deal in the anime.
Not at all.
Which, in the context of how they've paced it, I think was the right choice to make. But
Sure.
if I was to, script it out myself, wouldn't have been the way that I would have done it.
Yeah. We also didn't get the, really awkward toy shop scene, which is a bit sad. Because that's a really fun scene, too. Let's just read the VN again, honestly.
just right from the start.
Let's just go through it again. Let's watch ourselves playing through it on YouTube and comment on that. Let's just do that.
No, let's get someone to like write down all of the tangents we went on, and we have to voice our own tangents
Read
as
them out
characters.
As like, oh, that would be terrifying. Finally fixed me on. It's true. Because Rena is a fixer-upper.
テレビと同じ斜め45度くらいの角度ででね
A weird
ケイチ
gag.
君にもお願いしたいことが
Rena likes to abuse her friends physically. That's how she gets shit done, you know.
That's fair. That's
She
fair.
karate chops them until they bleed. That gets all of the damage out of them. That's terrifying. That's a terrifying idea.
ちゃんにも可愛いところがあるんだってああ退屈しないやつだということは分かった佐藤リカちゃんケイチもミーもいっぱいいっぱいお勉強しましたですね
What have we learned from? Why did we need to learn?
ああリカちゃんもお勉強家だからすごい素敵な大人になれそうだなもちろんなのです僕は大人になったら
I noticed too. It's a catchphrase, by the way.
I had noticed.
That's how it is.
Not enough nipas though.
It's true. Oh, you're just reminding me of the English dubs. Nipa.
Okay, that was
terrible.
pretty great. That was actually pretty fucking phenomenal.
That was a good comedic timing.
And the contrast.
Contrast between happiness and sadness, Felix.
The actual
very important.
I thought the use of the soundtrack there at the end was like actually really, really good.
Yeah, sure.
Like the way that it blended that happy kind of but melancholy
yeah.
track and then just ended it on that really
Blah, blah,
foul,
blah.
tense note was like really nicely done.
Sound design is not completely terrible, which is good. It's no, helter-skelter, but we'll take what we can get.
We will indeed.
私園崎シオンミオンの双子の妹なんです
There we go. Takano chapter.
Takano, I love
time.
Takano.
She's pretty cool. She's a cutie. A little bit weird, a little bit obsessed, but that's okay. We love her. I suppose we'll probably only have the festival in this
I think so.
episode. I think it'll just be the festival and nothing else because there's a lot of important stuff that goes on there. Going into the shed and Shion and Takano's spooky stories. Like, I assume that that's what this chapter is going to be. It's like 10 minutes of Takano talking. It's my assumption.
I'm not particularly attached to this this intro.
No, you don't like it?
It's not that I dislike it. It's just not like I'm not like humming along with it.
No, I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing like the English covers that
Like
people make of it.
I feel like it would be better if it was more like Gregorian, like
Maybe.
some really like instead of the honey honey, it'd be like honey honey.
Nah, I like it. It's beautiful. Also, time for best girl
Good
Shion
work.
to bring us water.
Jeez.
シオンてめえこないだよくもケイちゃんが勝手に勘違いしたんですよそれを言われると弱い
He has no comeback. That means it's not Keiichi. It's clearly Keiichi's twin.
It's true. His comeback is showing on his face. That's what matters. Keiichi gets really beat up in this scene.
またケイちゃんといるわ
Poor
け
Keiichi.
お姉と違って気配りできるタイプ
Dude, how did his face suddenly get clean? That's miracles right there.
Dude,
Why aren't the religious people in the village talking about that miracle?
maybe that's the blessing of Oshiro-sama. the ability to just clean up any messes that occur. So there's
What was
continuity
that
between
framing
shots.
of that shot?
I know, dude.
That was terrible.
Comedy framing.
Man.
At least the voice actresses are giving it a good go.
I don't know if they are. I can never tell.
I mean, this is the conundrum, isn't it? That like we can always tell when someone's bad at English, but like Japanese is a bit trickier. But it feels like there's some passion there. Also, the fact that those are both the same Seiyu, obviously. The two twins, the same voice actors.
Yep.
It's good fun.
I mean, it wouldn't really work if they were different.
No, it wouldn't, but I just find it impressive. There are some... No, I don't know if it's the same Seiyu from the anime, but there are some...
Holy shit, everyone's just turned up at the same time.
There are some, like, songs that are sung with both Mion and Shion vocals, and they're the same, like, singer.
I'm
and they,
really...
like, harmonize with themselves. It's fantastic.
I am really excited to see if Takano is as evil in this scene as she is in the VN.
Come on, win through hair. Let's go. Also, Bioishi, that was fun.
That was good.
Ignore the fat man behind the curtain.
Come on. And
that's it.
Wow.
They did it. They're gone.
Wait, what?
A whole day passed.
I'm so confused.
And now we're right back where we were a second ago.
I'm so confused. Did time pass or
yes.
not?
Time literally passed. Mia was like, let's go do other stuff. And then they've come back to the exact same spot that they were. And everybody is still there, sans Oishi, to continue the scene that in the VM was like one continuous scene.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I don't know. They just wanted to like change the time of day, and they didn't know how to make a transition like through a scene.
That was so
They were like,
weird.
This has to be two separate scenes with no connecting scene.
I guess like it makes Keiichi like a bit more sympathetic that he actually went with Mion, but that also kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, the whole point is that he's like being sucked in, right? Sucked into the room. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Takano is not moving.
Why would she move? She's meant to be creepy.
I don't know. It's just all weirding me out.
She's still not evil enough. She hasn't done enough talking. Come on.
See,
Do the
Tomitaka,
evil
he's the
thing.
mastermind behind all this.
Do the evil thing, Takano.
Just put your wind through your hair. Just do it.
Your personal wind supply.
She puts it like a little personal fan that she keeps like.
Oh my god, what is wrong with
in
her
breast
eyes?
pocket.
What is wrong with both their
She
eyes?
has droopy eyes.
What the fuck?
She's Sterna-chan.
Holy crap. That is not well put
It's
together,
not a
that
good
shot.
frame,
That
no.
shot is terrible.
It's just the clouds and a derpy looking Tomitaki.
Haven't...
Yeah. Takano is known for having droopy eyes, and the problem is only exacerbated in the anime. Just like she got like tears like in the bottom of her eyes. Weird.
Tragic.
She's just about to cry.
Well, who are these people? Dude,
They are
Chekhov's gun. What are those villagers
construction
going to do
workers
later?
/ undercover cops. She has some really like angular shoulders too with that like jacket. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is like weird.
I love
This
it.
feels a bit rushed.
What? Rushed?
It almost feels like they actually cut a scene out of the middle there rather than just trying to transition ahead in time.
I would love to see if there's some like scenes that got stuck on the cutting room floor. That'd be fantastic. I mean, sad, but like I'd love to see them.
There hasn't been a single bit of wind in this scene, thus they have failed. The anime has failed.
Oh no.
Not a single mention of snakes.
Or daggers. Eyes like daggers. Well, we don't get his inner monologue or anything.
Well, okay, well...
There it
there
is! There's the win!
There we go!
We got it! Anime saved. 10 out of 10. And that day, anime itself was saved by the wind. Thank you, Shiodine. The fucking payoff.
Oh my goodness.
And now we have more cute Renner. Everything is right in the world now.
Wait, are these just the same 3-4 shots?
Yes. Basically, except from different angles, I think.
I don't even think they were. I think the two at the rifle stand at least were exactly the same, and the one with them, with Keiichi's face on fire was the same. Like, on the one hand, I don't really mind it because, like, the implication is the same thing happens every time anyway.
I guess. It's just more fun when there's, you know, detail and things to grab onto.
I suppose if it's the only thing that we see multiple times doing over and over again, it makes a bit of sense because it's, like, establishing that thematic where nothing else is.
Also, have we had a club game in this arc yet? At all?
What the opening scene, dude?
Oh, no, of course we have. Forget that. I was thinking about, like, the classroom. I was like, have we had anything in the classroom? We have not.
Look at that. Wow, it's Droopy Eyes McGee.
Yeah.
Seriously, what is with her face in this anime?
A dangerous sound for an elderly woman to make. Not elderly, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Takano.
Nah, she's elderly, let's be
No,
real.
she's not elderly. She's still young and hit with the kids.
What is with Takano's face? Like, holy crap.
Adults. Aged. That's the one. Takano is aged.
I
What's
see.
with the, like,
The old...
one glasses is, like, all evil and cheaty?
I don't know. It seems like such an anime trope, but I don't watch enough anime to know if that's actually the case.
Usually they do both eyes to, like, show someone's, like, mysterious.
But that's like when they're doing cool and edgy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Seem weird.
Jesus. There wasn't a single dagger in her eyes right there.
Wow.
Dude, she has so much padding in the shoulders of that jacket.
You know, she gotta look strong.
That's probably where she
when
keeps
she
the
walked
daggers.
down that aisle, and she got the padding. Oh my god.
That's a very interesting way of saying, I know there's torture implements.
Yeah. I see them all the time, she says. They're really cool. I lost fingernails last year. To one of them, it sucked. I have trauma relating to the torture devices. Let's go see more, she says.
Mm-hmm.
Padded shoulders even make it into a, like, shadow silhouette. That's great. Oh, God.
You know, I imagine the lantern being a bit less bright.
Nah, we're not in the creepy bit yet.
Well, Oyashiro-sama sure has an old sense of fashion.
Yeah.
It's also a lot bigger than I imagine that statue being.
It's a huge statue. You can climb
Huge.
that thing. You like climb out the window and stuff.
Huge savings.
Huge statues. We got these gigantic statues. We just don't know what to do with them. We literally cannot get them out of the shrine shed. A lot of people didn't like the fact that we're just, like, repeating what Oishi said, which is, like, fair.
I mean, it's
like,
not like the VN did any differently.
Yeah.
It just took a lot longer to do it.
I suppose so.
Besides, you know, at least it quickly adds this.
That said, I don't know. Because how many episodes was that ago? Like 3 episodes ago?
I haven't really been counting. What kinds of things in this shrine are ritual tools?
All of them.
What the fuck is that even meant? Oh, I see.
It's a clamper.
I don't understand these ritual
and a
tools.
Stabby tool.
They seem like really impractical torture tools.
I imagine those are the I was gonna say Roman tools, but no, those are like the eye pokey tools. It's a cool little visual. It's terrifying.
He's missing a hand.
Spoilers. Is that foreshadowing?
What? There's no such thing as spoilers. Spoilers don't exist.
I believe that's foreshadowing Sadako, like, knocking it off. I believe that's what happened there.
Oh, right, yeah, that totally does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, there is a good sense of continuity in this show, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many, like, errors.
The only
arc to arc.
failure in continuity is the box titles.
The box titles?
When They Cry, the complete season.
Oh, you know, those box titles. That's
Higurashi.
not in the show, right? We can't fault the people who made the show. We have to fault the people who made the boxes. And also
That's true.
branded the show, which I guess is the same people, but whatever.
Okay, now question for you, Ben. We were talking earlier this video about how you'd buy anything if a cute girl told you you look nice in it.
Yes.
If you were in a room full of a bunch of torture implements and a cute girl got handsy with you, would you go out and buy a bunch of torture implements?
Would that make them be handsy with me again?
That's not a detail that has been explicitly clarified
Okay,
to you.
I would buy, but they'd be like tourist torture implements. It'd be like, oh no,
No,
I got
no.
my finger caught in this like finger trap. Oh.
You are Keiichi in this scene. Do you buy torture implements? That's what
Yes,
I'm asking
always.
you. Okay.
Always, every time. Steal
I
them.
thought that there was like a lobby type room in the setup to this.
Yes, for the air, so that like the air from the outside would never be in the interior chamber. That's the whole like point of those like lobby rooms, so that you only open one of the doors at any given time.
Yeah. So
Like an airlock.
so that was in the VN. I'm not just making that up.
I'm 100% certain.
Okay.
And those of you in the comments who say I'm wrong, I don't care.
Didn't you hear? He was 100% certain.
100% certain. You
Does
can't
he-
fight me in the comments.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure.
And the
Sounds like
four
the
of us
kind
are
of-
prime targets. What are you on about? That doesn't. Also, we didn't hear the footsteps, did we?
No.
Maybe we
Oh,
did.
there it is. I really wonder what that sound was.
Yeah, but Tomataki didn't mention it,
No.
which ruins the continuity of it.
It does actually a little bit. That's beside the point. You know, that's not what matters. Continuity isn't what matters. Okay. Anyone who tells you otherwise, they're a fool.
All right, Ben, you're a fool.
Wow. Why would you be so rude to me?
Well, you know,
What's that?
that was weird. That was like, as Upskirt McGee was
Enrique's
talking.
here. Everybody's here. They just watch Shion run down the steps.
Yeah, Shion seems to have the ability to just be where
Wherever
the
she's
plot
needed.
demands.
Yeah.
But like that was
It's
so
almost
weird
organic.
because we had such a strong sense of pacing in that earlier scene with the like visual clues.
Yeah.
But this one, it was like pause, 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 wind.
It's a bit weird.
That doesn't count as a mistake. The question is in this timeline, do we assume that Rika already knows exactly what Keiichi's doing? What is the purpose of her reaction there?
I mean, well, I don't know. We're not. You know, we're still sort of in.
Did you
You
see
know, you
Shion
figure
running
shit out.
down those stairs 10 feet in front of me?
Yeah, that's a
Keiichi?
weird thing. Yeah, my assumption is that Rika's reaction there is her realizing what kind of situation she's in. Like, oh, that's funny. Keiichi didn't see my performance. Oh, he's probably off doing shit that's gonna kill us later.
Right, so you think her reaction there is more like, oh, this is the timeline we're in, rather than her actually being disappointed about Keiichi
I
not seeing
think
it.
so. Yes.
I see.
That is the theory though.
Very clever of you, Benjamin.
Thank you. I came up with it all by myself.
I love family dinners.
Thanks, Mion. I will say it would have been pretty clever of them if they just cut the second episode at the end of the festival, so then they could open with this scene and then like it's just a Shion. Because like every other scene before that has been Mion, and so then all the other ones after are Shion, and just like split up like that. I
Well,
would
they
like
already
that.
kind of ruined that a bit
How so?
with, well, no, when they actually unveiled the twins there, like that, you know, explicitly before and after hadn't been
I mean,
quite.
what if there were, look, hear me out, what if there were 5 episodes, and the second episode ended on the reveal that there were 2 of them, and then the 4th episode opened on this scene, and the 3rd episode was like a more elaborate showing of the festival? Wouldn't that make sense thematically?
Except for the fact that I feel like you got a couple of scenes out of order there. Yes.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
Didn't you say the festival, like after that scene?
No, not after that scene. That's the 3rd. So
Oh,
episodes
right.
1 and 2 is everything up to the reveal that there are 2 twins. And then that scene where they're like, oh, which twin is real? That's like the opening to the 3rd episode.
Right, yeah.
And then we lead into the festival, have all that stuff. And then we open the 4th episode with the scene that we just saw.
Why is Keiichi at the library?
would work thematically.
Where is the library anyway? Have we been told?
It doesn't matter. We don't get to see a map of this
Did we
damn
go
town.
to the library in episode 1?
No.
We didn't, did we?
No, we didn't. No need to. It didn't exist yet. Keiji hadn't like dreamed it up in his mind cave. You know?
My
like-
favorite
it's
plot device
like
from
Bioshock-
BBC's Sherlock.
Dude, I don't know what that is, but I mean,
My
I don't know.
mind
I'm
palace.
referring to what David Lynch saying, which is like, the mind worms will feed off of the sea of doubt, and you will produce an art.
Shion leaving there was a lot less uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
It's just like I'm leaving now.
Watch on his arm there. I think that's enough. That he's like leaning over seductively.
No, I think he actually just has a removable wrist, and that's where his hand cannon is.
Oh my god. Bat guns and Oishi hand cannons.
Yes.
This is the greatest timeline.
Wow, why is everyone asking the same question?
So weird.
Next thing you're going to tell me they died.
Is that Ava in the background?
Yes.
Cut that.
No, I'm not cutting that.
Good.
It's officially...
What's Ava doing in the library?
It's an episode 1 spoiler, so it's free reign.
It's true. It's true. We wouldn't go deeper on that joke unless we want to spoil.
Oh, it's
More things.
Kuma-chan.
Kuma-chan! He doesn't need to say anything, but he's here.
If only he could be as much of a character as he is elsewhere.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. I did like that, actually, going through the VN and seeing that Kuma-chan has, like, lines and dialogue and does things, takes over scenes.
I mean, he's still not really much of a character until, like, the end of Arc 3.
That shot is straight up, that was straight up one of the damn backgrounds. It was good.
It was lovely.
It was ripped straight from the VN.
It's just, well, did you know?
Uh-oh, it's time for a very
Here we
tense
go.
phone call scene where Upskirt McGee is lying seductively on the bed.
I sure do love answering the phone with my, legs crossed like I'm posing for a fucking magazine.
It's ridiculous. Shion is just so hammy.
In fairness, if you are wearing one of those skirts, that may be the way that you choose to sit. However, when you're at home
Look.
having just murdered someone, why would you stay in that skirt?
Here's the thing. Ladies, tell us in the comments. Would that be comfortable? Would you be comfortable hatching a mastermind scheme with your dumb idiot friend with a pose like that and a skirt like that? Is that okay? Tell us.
I mean,
Whoa. What is that thing?
Oh my god, this is amazing! Yes! Yes! Dean! Dean! Oh, round of applause for
beautiful.
Dean. What was I even saying? I was gonna say, if you were trying to be incredibly evil, you might as well look fashionable doing it, even
That's
if
true.
no one can see you.
It's true. Shout out to Blumenkrantz.
Those are like some structurally unsound ankles, though.
No. Oh yeah, those are way too thin. Like lower leg is like a stick. How does she support herself? In her skirt. Oh man, she's so mysterious and stuff because we can't see her face. That's how you build empathy, you show people's faces.
I agree, which is why none of these characters seem to have eyes.
Except for Keiichi. Because he's the most empathetic of all.
Ah, of course.
Building distrust with
You've got to be
Shion.
joking. I do like the way that it's kind of avoiding showing Shion's face here.
Well, I mean, it's a real technique, right? Like, it's a legitimate technique of art to just, like, not show someone's face. We're like, can we really trust you?
Well, yeah, but it's like, typically in anime we do it to like avoid animation, but they've been a lot
Yeah.
less coy about it to make it
There's a
clear that they're
reason.
doing it on
Yeah,
purpose.
for sure. Yes, Shion. How are you going to take responsibility, you butt? What are you going to do? Fall off a building and die? Or
The zoom into explosions thing is really like wearing a bit thin on me.
They do it every other episode.
I
Maybe
know.
even every episode.
Maybe.
Doof, doof, doof. It's beautiful.
Ah, well, there you go.
And then the blood pours.
I thought that was actually a pretty strong episode as far as the anime's been so far.
Well, they slowed it down like a teeny bit at the end there, which was nice.
Did they? I don't know.
I don't know. I like that little conversation there with Shion. It was good.
I feel like rather than in the first few episodes they were doing every scene but cutting detail,
Yeah.
whereas in this they've been cutting scenes.
I definitely think that trying to splice scenes together, like, even though we missed out on some of the best scenes in the novel, like the scene at Angel Mort with all the club, which, I think that trying to, like, splice the scenes together is actually a smarter move.
Well, yeah, but also considering the full story, we go back to Angel Mort a lot sooner
times, yeah.
because the anime is shorter. Like,
Nah, for sure.
we get that dessert festa scene in arc. We get a version of it in arc 6.
6? You're talking about the 6th one? Yeah.
Yeah. And
We do,
plus,
we do.
I presumably, if we cover the baseball game in arc 3, we'll at least rant about it.
Ooh, I got some bad news for you on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't mind that.
It's a bit sad.
Oh, well.
Yeah, there's a whole arc that we might actually watch that takes place at the start of season 2.
Oh.
Which Ryukishi was like, you need to do this extra arc so that we can actually have all the mysteries set up properly.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's why there's even a season 2
That's
and
it.
3 and 4.
We
How did they get to 4?
We don't need 4 by doing trash.
But like, what was 3?
3 was a fan. Oh God, there's a technical term for it. It's a fan disc, I think is what it's called. But it's a set
so it's
of
not like
stories.
a season.
No, it's only 5 episodes long, and it is one extended set of episodes that serves as kind of an epilogue to the main story, as well as 2 what are called OVAs, original video animations.
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
Just kind of goofy side tangent bullshit.
Uh-huh.
It's fun though. I like Rei a lot. I don't like Kira. Season 4 is trash. Fight me in the comments.
That's the sound of them fighting you in the comments.
Damn. Get wrecked me.
Next time.
Next time.